my chances went the distance. Will to survive. So many times you trade your passion for glory. Don't lose your grip. Keep them alive. And he's watching us all with the eye.
Chloe, oh my god, that is the finest thing right there. Chloe, the tribe was spoken.
This is Survivor Utah Battle of the Zodiac. So this is the air tribe, consisted of air signs. This is the earth tribe with the green buff. This is the fire tribe with the red buff. And the water tribe with the blue buffs. But we'll get started. The game's on. Head over to your camps and we're good to go. Survivors ready. Go!
Despite their best efforts, the Earth Tribe lost the first 3 challenges,
Earth tribe loses immunity.
leaving Alex and Madison on a tribe all alone. Before the swap, the only other tribe who had to vote someone out was Fire, due to a double elimination twist. At the swap, Fletcher inadvertently brought together the Sophie, Sherry, Charlotte power trio,
Everybody is friends with Sophie.
while the Red Tribe was out to eliminate water signs Adam and Sterling. When the tribes merged, Sterling won his way back into the game,
And is now fighting for immunity.
a game in which Blake was public enemy number 1. Sensing his new ally was in trouble, Charlie gifted his idol to Blake.
Wait. Does not count. Austin. I couldn't vote Austin.
It took an idol to get you out.
Which solidified the alliance of Blake, Charlie, and Calvin. After proving herself to be a threat, Sarah was voted out,
Thank you, everyone.
followed by Charlie and Blake,
What it do, baby?
leaving Calvin all alone. Thanks to the dominating trio of Sophie, Sherry, and Charlotte all believing that Calvin had an idol, the 3 of them picked off Sterling
Sorry, dude.
and Madison
Just a little nervous to take that shot at Calvin. You were just right there.
before finally taking their shot at him,
Calvin has to go now.
leaving only Chloe, Alex, and Sam between them and their planned final 3. Now, only 5 people remain. Charlotte. Starting from the Water Tribe, who never went to Tribal Council, Charlotte quickly found herself at the swap, where she was able to link up with Sherry and her lifelong best friend, Sophia. Using her charm and wit, she has controlled votes and made sure things have gone her way. Will fortune continue to favor Charlotte Sullivan, or will she be stopped one step short of victory?
I really think I might have it. I think I made a lot of good choices up until now.
Sam. Since the beginning, her Water Tribe alliance with Charlotte has given her the ability to navigate through the game with stealth, always voting correctly and being in the majority, but never being blamed for eliminations. Now, she's in the final 5. Will she be able to sneak her way into the final 3 and steal the win from everyone else?
I believe in the universe, and I've gotten nothing from it, so it's my turn.
Alex. Entering the game without knowing a soul, his journey thus far can be defined by one word: loss. He lost his entire tribe, lost every pre-merge challenge, and was forced into eliminating his closest ally. Despite nothing going his way, Alex remains determined to turn a series of losses into a win.
Once people start spiraling, it's hard to recover. I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure they do that because I want them to spiral. I want them to second guess themselves.
Jerry. After playing nice her first season didn't work out for her, she returned for her second shot with something to prove. Sherry 2.0 demonstrated an ability to orchestrate blindsides alongside her closest ally, Sophia. Will her newly found fangs be what earns her the title?
I played Survivor only 1 year. I was a lot nicer that year. This year, I will not be so nice. Woot woot!
Sophia. After her 5th place success in Season 1 led to her 19th place failure in Season 2, Sophia returned to the game seeking redemption. Being the only third-time player remaining, her experience and game knowledge has allowed her to dominate strategically, leading the alliance that has controlled all of the votes since it was formed. She has also dominated physically, winning 4 individual challenges in a row. With one of the most impressive resumes in Survivor Utah history, will her 3-season journey end on a high?
If this works, I'll be so proud of myself and trying to do this for 3 seasons.
All right, final 5, come on over. This is your last really physical challenge of the day. It is a very simple challenge. It is a simple relay in the spirit of Sophie complaining about her knee. So we're going to run back and forth from this flag to that flag 3 times. First person to finish wins.
3 times?
3 times
So
back and
1,
forth. 2, 3.
Wait,
Yep.
so 1, 2,
Yep.
3.
Yep.
That is what Charlotte just said.
It's an endurance challenge. We're all exhausted. We're probably going to take it slow, you know.
Fuck me in the asshole.
So forward and back 5 times. First person to complete that wins immunity.
Can you forfeit?
You can forfeit. You just can't win immunity. Sophie is taking herself from the challenge. Sophie, please bring me the torch. The tribe has spoken. All right, final 5 for guaranteed spot in the final 4. Survivors ready? Go. Sherry with a huge lead so far. Charlotte trailing. Seems like everybody else might be dead in the water with their chances at this time. Sherry has got this. Charlotte with an upset ability. Sherry pushing herself. Charlotte is dropped. It's Sherry's. Sherry wins immunity and a guaranteed spot in the final 4. Good job, Sherry. Here's your idol.
Thanks, guys.
I've been trying to get to a place where I could vote you out for a hot minute. Now's my only chance. Good game.
I ran that time. You were awesome. Thanks for helping me out.
I sadly vote for Sophie to leave.
Oh yeah. 1 fucking immunity. Whew. You kicked butt today. Congratulations. Glad I met ya.
Okay, once the votes are read, the decision is final. Does anybody have an idol? The votes. First vote. Alex. Second vote. Sophie. Alex. Sophie. 2 votes Sophie, 2 votes Alex, 1 vote left. And the 5th place finisher of Survivor Utah Battle of the Zodiac. Sophie. Sophie, please bring me the torch.
Oh my god! What?
I'm sorry, baby, but if you go to the finale, we all know you're winning. Gotta do this.
That was good. That was a power move.
I love you, babe.
Try this focus.
I like how she only calls you a bitch.
Yeah.
This is how this challenge is going to work. You're going to get all 6 balls on the podium at once. You watched it happen earlier. If you're confused, I can re-explain it. We're going to figure out who is going up against who with some classic marble play. All right, first round we have Sherry and Alex. Okay, so kind of get a feel for it. It's supposed to get, that notch on the bottom is where it goes in. You can only use one hand. You need to get all 6 marbles into all 6 holes. If your marble falls anywhere, it's your responsibility to go and get it.
You place it again?
You place it up here, and then you roll it all the way down. For final immunity, Survivor's ready, go. Alex back to 1. Sherry's kind of blocked her path to the other 3 with her first 3. She's managing though. Anything can happen at any moment. At any moment, Sherry can lose everything, and Alex will be back in it. Real back and forth. All right, Sherry back to square 1. Alex is now in the lead all of a sudden. Sherry is completely starting for square 1. Alex has 1. Alex just lost his 1. We are down to the beginning of this challenge.
This is the longest challenge my entire life. Like I'm aging while this is happening.
Time elapsed. I don't know.
15 minutes and 40 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Sherry at 4, Alex at 1.
How do you feel?
Tired. All right, Sherry's 1 away.
Shut the fuck up.
Sherry is asking me to shut the fuck up.
Face of a champion.
Good on Alex for not giving up at any point. Yeah. All right. You ready to do it again in a bit?
No. I never want to do it.
Sherry, what are your thoughts after winning?
I hate that.
All right, Charlotte versus Sam. Let's get going. Survivor's ready. Go. Charlotte at 5. Charlotte at 6. She has all 6. She moves on to round 2, where she will take on Sherry.
See myself being good at that one.
Damn!
Congratulations. All right, final round of the final mini challenge as soon as Sherry gets back. Charlotte has her first. For all the marbles. Charlotte wins final immunity of Survivor Utah Battle of the Zodiac. Back for the last time. Good game.
I should get my necklace on, but I have to vote out this wonderful person. She played absolutely amazing, but alliances were made, and I want to stick loyal to the end. So lots of love. You're amazing. I had so much fun with you today.
I sadly vote Sherry. So sorry, girl.
Holy cow. It's a good run, guys. Diggs, it's ready.
Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. First vote. Sherry. 1 vote, Sherry.
Sherry.
Second vote, Alex. That's 1 vote, Alex. 1 vote, Sherry. Sherry. The final person voted out of Survivor Utah Battle of the Zodiac is Sherry. Sherry, please bring me your torch.
Did anyone spell her name right?
No!
Oh no, how do you spell it?
Sherry. Errry.
Damn it. I don't know why I thought it was an I.
Then you're not out, right?
Oh yeah, it doesn't count.
Okay.
Recount.
Sherry, the tribe has spoken.
Congratulations to the 3 of you for making it to the final 3. It is now up to a jury of your peers to decide who is going to win. One by one, they're going to stand up here where I am right now and ask you questions. They can ask you, they can ask all of you questions, they can ask one of you a question, they can just make a statement, they don't have to say anything. It's up to them. And then once they're done with the questioning, we're going to have a final vote from the jury of who they believe should win Survivor Utah Battle of the Zodiac. Congratulations to you for making it this far. It is as far as you can go until this point. All right, we're going to have Sarah be our mayor.
Okay. Are we going to do a statement?
They're going to ask questions.
Mine's a task for you all if everyone feels comfortable doing this. If you don't, it will LaCroix. So I have 3 beers in here, and I will vote for whoever shotguns the beer the fastest. They're the same beers. These are Keto's Blonde Ale. Should we do it? They had some other beers. What are we thinking? Or it's LaCroix, but that's just worse. I have a LaCroix. Okay.
I can do 1 singular beer.
Okay, 1 singular beer.
1 singular beer, and then I cannot drink another thing after that. So I hope this is the only time this will be.
Okay, I have another LaCroix.
We all have a 12-pack just shotgunning all of our beers.
Whatever you feel comfortable with.
I've not done that before. Oh, this is my first time.
Again, if you don't feel comfortable, do not worry. But this is how I will make my decision.
I actually have not shotgunned.
She's never shotgunned before.
Somebody walk me through the process.
Okay, wait, you want to come
Wait, pop it first and then open it?
Anna, can you
don't
focus
pop
on the
it.
jury more?
What's happening?
Use a hole first, and then once you have a hole that's decently sized, then you put your hole.
Do you want to? Yes, no? Okay.
You open the tab and raise it.
Am I being? I think we're still gonna be here for a minute, right?
Yeah. Okay, so you do it. You put the hole in it. Do you want help?
Got it.
You can stand up.
Make it decent, okay?
Okay, so then on 3. Oh, okay. You're just going. Go.
Yeah, you gotta lean it. You gotta lean it. Yeah, there you go.
That was iconic.
Half of it was on the floor. I'm not sure if that counts as a win.
Oh my god.
Amazing. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Sarah.
Oh, I'm just. It's all over my keys now.
Thanks for witnessing my first time, everyone.
And for Diego, one last thing. This is for you. You gotta take this too.
But you're fine. You're good.
LaCroix are worse.
Okay, I will, I'll do this later. I need a chaser. Alright, we're gonna have Calvin.
My question's for all of you. You're gonna answer left to right.
When did you feel like you were gonna make it to the finals?
I think when all of like the strong men were out, because then I didn't feel like that physical threat as much.
When Sophie didn't pull an immunity idol, when we pulled that on her.
I didn't feel safe until right towards the end, because I was trying to get Sophie out since Blake got voted, and I couldn't find a weakness until Charlotte came up to me and she was like, hey, we're gonna vote out Sophie. And I was like, okay, sounds good.
All right, Fletcher.
I'm gonna go for the easy question, so, not a thinker, but what was your favorite part of today? Whoever wants to start can start.
Honestly, just making it this long, because I don't know. I came in here not having a lot of expectations, because I didn't know anyone, and I didn't know if other people would know anyone. So I'm just happy I was able to be here and stick around and see all the effort that's been put in to make this fun and yes.
Yeah, I just enjoyed like meeting everyone. I feel like I've kept to myself a lot, and it was nice to like be in a social area and meet some cool friends.
It's a very social game, definitely.
Honestly, I think camp was kind of cool. Water obviously had a lot of time to talk on that trek back and forth the whole time. So it was kind of awkward having those like long gaps of time that we other people were going to tribal or stuff, but like we actually I feel like I genuinely got to know some people today. So that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah. That's the best part.
Yeah.
All right, let's have Chloe.
Okay, what's your favorite sign other than your sign? Go. Better be Sagittarius.
I kind of like fire signs.
Everyone in my close life, I feel like I have a ton of Aquariuses, so I feel like it would be rude to say anything other than Aquarius.
Aquarius, the only sign who didn't play this.
Oh, it's just shoot. All right, never mind.
You're not Saturday. Nobody here.
Most of my friends are Sagittarius. Most of the people I date are Leos, so it has to be
fire signs. Good.
All right, Nick.
Okay, I just have a question for Alex. Did you at any time vote for me in the first rounds?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, that's it.
All right, Victoria.
All right. Congratulations, by the way. What do you feel like your best move or most strategic move was in the game? Anybody?
I think the most strategic was when Earth obviously wasn't doing well. And on that walk back when we were split up, I tried to connect with a variety of people because I knew if I could create relationships that gave me opportunities to connect with different folks, then it would give me a lot more flexibility in the game. And that let me connect with Sophie, where I was able to vote with her and a few others during the game. That later introduced me to Charlotte, who made it so that I got to the end. And before that, when I was trying to get Sophie out, I felt comfortable talking with Chloe, I felt comfortable talking with Sarah and Calvin and trying to be like, hey, we need to get that group out of here, because if we don't, we're not all gonna make it. And I was lucky enough to get there.
Great. I can honestly say I think that I played alliances pretty well. As Sam can vouch for, we all went out with Water, we're gonna stick together. By the time we started merging back and stuff, not everybody else was on that same page, but it was great getting Sterling back in and stuff, and so we definitely tried to stay true to that. I stayed, I'll be honest, I think true to every alliance until Sophie at the end there, and I do feel like that was a strategic move. I don't think that I would be getting votes as many if Sophie was sitting here with me, or Sherry, in fact, and I just feel like that was a strategic move, but I also didn't feel like I violated any alliances outside of that.
I think my best strategy was just being likable enough to like stay in, but not too much, like not being so charismatic that I came off as a threat, because I knew physical abilities were not my strong suit, so I tried to play it more of a social game, and it got me to Charlotte, which brought me here. So
great. Well, good job. Congrats.
All right, Blake.
I wasn't ready, but let's see. Come up with something on the fly. Yes, I'll go with the obvious. Who should I vote for and why? For all of you guys. Whoever would like to start.
I think I somewhat answered this with my previous answer, where I believe that as someone that has been to almost every tribal council, my biggest strength was not winning challenges, but it was making relationships so that I could get to the next round. And because of that, I was able to go from the very first tribal council, not knowing anyone, to this final one, and feeling like I have pretty solid relationships, or I communicated well with pretty much anyone here.
Great answer. All right. Any of you ladies next?
My name wasn't written down once at any tribal council I attended. I think that goes to show that I formed strong relationships, strong alliances, but I also did a good job of staying under the radar when I needed to and making strong moves when I needed to. I think I did play a strategic game. I made great alliances. I made new friends too. So yeah, that's why.
Brilliant point there as well.
On the other side of that is that I was voted multiple times. People did want me out, and I got here with social skills alone. So didn't win a single competition.
Wow. Great answers.
But
I don't
I'm
know.
still here.
I don't know who to vote for. This is gonna be crazy, you guys. Oh my god.
Crazy, dude.
Sophie.
You guys did so good. I'm so proud of you. Okay, this is my question's kind of weird, but so Charlotte and I worked really close throughout the game, and I know Charlotte was pulling strings, and she was like talking through like who we should vote out, and she was like talking to me a lot, and you two didn't do that as much. And I want to know why I should vote for you guys over her.
I think I didn't communicate as much with you because I knew you were communicating with Charlotte, and I knew what Charlotte was saying because she would relay it to me. But I would talk to Alex and Sterling and other people.
Yeah.
So I think that we really just played a team for most of the game.
I love that.
I think the biggest reason why you didn't see me pull strings is because I was trying to stay under the radar. Because while you were in the game, you were someone that had a lot of influence on a lot of people that are there on the jury. And when we had lunch, I talked with Chloe right there while you were talking to Sophia. I talked with Blake and Calvin on the ways to challenges. I spoke with a lot of people to try and get specifically you out, but when you kept winning immunity, I was trying to get out Sam because I knew with
I knew it was you.
I knew that she was someone that Charlotte was close to, and she was helping inform everyone specifically with the cornhole challenge who to vote for, and that she was affecting the field.
Okay, I love it.
And Sherry. Final person.
You guys all did really good. Were you ever persuaded into voting for somebody that you didn't want to vote for, and if so, who? Like your hardest pick that you wouldn't have generally picked, but you did because number
first.
I'd say the two was either Sterling or Chloe. I obviously had to vote for Chloe because it was the only way that I could see myself getting to the end. But with Sterling, I was like, he's a really nice guy. He seems like someone that I'd like to work with, but the numbers just weren't on my side.
Yeah, I also didn't want to vote Sterling out because he's such a nice guy and he was pretty committed to us. But I knew it had to be done because he was too much of a strong player.
Yeah, right on. I don't think I regret voting anybody out when I did. I think that you all got voted out because you guys are all risks and you guys are great players. I can say each and every reason for why I thought that I voted the way that I did and when you guys left and why I thought you were a risk to the game I was playing. So I had a great time playing with you, but I don't think I regret voting anybody out when I did. Yeah, that was my question.
All right, closing statements from each person. I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to state anything that you thought the questions didn't allow you to state. Sam, you can go first.
I mean, I kind of just said it with one of the questions. They just played a really good social game. I would even like walk past other groups who were talking amongst each other and then relay what you guys were saying to our group. And I got some good information from it, so that was pretty smart.
I think I was pretty central at the end of it to how a lot of it turned out, and I'm proud of that. I'm proud I won a few immunity challenges along the way. That was great to be a part of. I'm proud to be sitting by these two. This was my final three, and I had them in mind for, a while there. And I'm really just glad it worked out. And yeah.
There is one thing I want to clarify with the questions. With Nick, I did vote for you when you got out because of your ankle. As for why I feel like I should win this game, I mean, I laid it out. I feel like I connected with people and made good relationships, and I feel that that allowed me to keep my options open so that when I saw opportunities, I could go for them, I could take them, and I could use that to my advantage, because at the end of the day, I already knew coming in here that I probably wasn't going to be one of the most physical players. I probably wasn't going to win an immunity challenge. But I did know that if I was able to connect well with others and be genuine in trying to get them to the end and myself to the end, that will be the best option for me to find success. And it got me here. So I think I applied myself really well.
You guys give good speeches and I'm like,
All right. Thank you everybody for coming today. We are going to now get to the final vote.
Oh, do I go first?
Yes, you get to go first.
Okay. This was fun. Glad to be with you guys. I'm glad we all met today and we really just
No, I'm different.
Totally. I know, we're both moving and you live in Farmington, so I don't know. But
Long distance.
Voting for this person, yeah, because they were the best. I don't know. Anyway, here you go Eagles. I hope you win. I don't know what else to say. Oh, you shotgunned the beer the fastest, so great job, iconic.
Played the best game, hands down. I feel like Alex, his strategy, his gameplay is very similar to that one guy from 2 seasons ago. Diego, you know who I'm talking about. Put his name like right here. Okay. So yeah, that guy, very similar. Just kind of like going through, trying to get Sophie up, but mostly just kind of trying to be a shadow, right? Not make any big splashes, but he just gets along without anyone really thinking about him. Sam, she also played a little bit similar, but a lot more proactive. She did try a lot more, like she said, she actually like eavesdropped a lot, which is very smart strategy. And then Charlotte, obviously, like, I mean, she definitely became the ringleader, which I suspected. I knew like she eventually would usurp Sophie.
My boy Alex, he did so good. I'm so proud of him. He deserves this. He was on the Earth Tribe. They had a rough start. He did so good. I'm so proud of him. And the fact that he said that he didn't want to vote me out like that, you know, he deserves it. He deserves it. But yeah, I'm so proud of you. So proud. So excited. Hope you win. Best wishes.
Got a vote for my fellow Earth Triber, Alex. Played a really good game. Very nice guy.
I tripped. I hope the video camera at least caught it. This was such a hard decision. It's definitely between Alex and Charlotte for me. Charlotte just played such a good game. She was so strategic. She really got what she wanted in the game, and I think that's super awesome for her. But the winning point for me was the fact that Alex didn't know anyone at all, and he came from zero. Charlotte had Sophie, and Sophie was very strong. She was a very strong player. So I think that if Charlotte didn't have Sophie, then maybe it would have turned out a lot differently. But Alex, excuse me, he didn't know anybody, and I think that's why Alex deserves this the most. Congratulations, everyone.
Zooey Mama. This is a tough one, huh? Walking up, I didn't even know who to vote for, but I've made my choice. My man Alex. Talk about resiliency. A rough start from the Earth Tribe. I thought all y'all's was done for. Good luck to you. All three of you, honestly. Whoever wins, I'll be happy.
You're a bitch, though.
So, my final vote is unfortunately, but fortunately, gonna go to Charlotte because it was a good move. And although I didn't agree with it, it was fine.
All right. Once again, I want to thank everybody for playing today. This has been an incredible season. I just want to do a couple of records that stood out to me today because I always keep records in my head. Two records that I wanted to point out that were broken today in Survivor were Blake, only person to make the merge all 3 seasons. So shout outs to him. And then Sophie. So the previous records for most individual wins was 3. That was a tie between Blake and Fletcher. Both happened last season. And Sophie broke that with 4 this season. So. All right. With that, it is time to read the votes. We are looking for votes to win. You're wanting to see your name for the first time today. First vote, Alex. Charlotte.
Wow!
Alex. Charlotte. That's 2 votes Alex, 2 votes Charlotte.
Hi.
Charlotte. That's 3 votes Charlotte. Alex. That's 3 votes Alex, 3 votes Charlotte. Alex. That's 4 votes Alex. Charlotte. We are tied with 1 vote left.
Oh, spicy.
The winner of Survivor Utah, Battle of the Zodiac, is
Charlotte. Everybody can stand up, go and celebrate, hug each other, apologize to Sam for being an asshole.
From passing tennis ball. Hi, my name is Charlotte Sullivan, and I am so excited to be a first-time player on this season of Survivor. I am a dual citizen of the US and Canada, and I usually live up in Toronto, but I'm home for now, and I think it's going to be kind of a benefit and a disadvantage that I won't know a lot of the players, just because they don't really know me super well and don't know my competitive side. So I think I'm going to play it kind of bimbo-y or like I don't care, and try to play it that way so they don't know how competitive I can be. I also think it's going to be a disadvantage though because I don't know anybody else's kind of style of playing. The one person I do know is Sophia Copeland, so I'm going to kind of take cues from her, I guess. But I don't want to be too close to her in the game just because she does know my competitive side more. So we'll see. I'm super excited.